know when we're recording, and then I'll mention my ice cream being cold.
I literally started recording halfway through you saying that, so...
Oh, well, cut it and get this.
No, this is comedy gold. It's not getting cut at all.
But you did. Okay. I'm confused now.
Something, a joke about me shitting myself.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The start of it, because George decided to start recording while I was in the middle of landing a zinger. I said that my ice cream is giving off a cold aura and it's cooling me down.
What
Then
kind of
George
aura do
said,
I have?
yeah. And I said, brown, because you fucking shit a lot.
Howdy.
It's funnier the first time.
It was. Howdy, goobers. Is that really the intro I'm going with?
Yes, it is. Howdy, goobers.
Howdy, goobers. At least we have a name for our, 3 fans.
Yeah. We do have another video on the way, which was George's birthday.
No, that video's going up first.
Oh, I hope you watched that video then, first.
When they have seen this video, that video would have been out for a week or so.
I see. See, George is in charge of the recording and putting up stuff because he's better at that shit. Plus, my laptop will get very hot and it'll make my very small apartment very hot, and I'm already kind of struggling with 15 degrees outside and the sun hitting my window.
Oh, so Abby, right? At the beginning of this month, it was snowing for her.
Yeah, same here.
And now it's 34 degrees where she lives.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be 19 tomorrow, and that's the hottest we've had so far.
Oh.
But same here, it was snowing at the start of the month here.
Americans watching this are like, well, yeah, that makes sense. It's 34 degrees, that's why it's still snowing.
Don't mean Fahrenheit, you uncultured swine.
In American, 32 is 0. 0 C, yeah.
Yeah, I knew that one. It's the rest of the numbers I don't get.
212 is the boiling point of water, because go fuck yourself. Right. It's actual video time.
Oh, we're just sitting talking shit.
Right. So, God, back in lockdown, we were probably playing League, to be honest. Yeah. But I don't know. We brought up the fanfiction thing again, and I was just wandering around fanfic.net and found this person, Aerisuke. And I saw they'd just updated their profile, and they'd done lots of crossovers between Naruto and a bunch of other things. I can't remember which I originally searched for.
You saw the Final Fantasy X one.
Was it FF10? Okay, we've got to find that story. And I messaged them. I was like, hey, whilst joking and gaming with some friends earlier, I stumbled onto your page. We wrote some fucking awful stories years ago, line by line, including one weird crossover. Oh, here we go. We joked about an FF10-2 Naruto crossover, and we found your page by looking if someone else had done it. And this person's never logged back into fanfiction.net or replied to me, so... if you're out there, Aerisuke, please. Please.
So lonely.
We need to, pay to have this video advertised everywhere in the hopes that she sees it.
Yeah.
So she's called Angelique. She was born... Wait, that's American. 11th of May, 94. Hey!
Birthday.
Hey, really close to my birthday as well.
I'm sorry if we've just dossed you.
Well, they've put it on public. She doesn't like bullies or fighting or being bossed around. She has...
Oh, she'd take me then.
She has acrophobia, scary movies. She doesn't like harsh constructive criticism.
I mean, nobody does really if you think about it.
Her favourite food
Especially not you.
Her favourite food is a bean cheese burrito.
Sounds good. As long as it's not baked beans.
What's wrong with baked beans?
Fucking hate them.
You're British. You've got to like baked food.
Yeah, but I don't like baked beans.
Yeah, she's got Asperger's. I might be like the only person in our group of friends that doesn't have a. I'm fairly neurotypical, aren't I? I suppose Marius is probably the winner, isn't he? But
Scarcy's neurotypical as well, as far as am I.
yeah, I mean depression. That's not really the same thing, though. So.
Yeah. I think Tom and I are the most neurodivergent.
Yeah. But
If
yeah.
we had a fight, I'm not sure who would win.
Right, let's try and find this story. I have no idea what it's called, and I should have found it beforehand, but I didn't. So I'm not showing my screen. That would help, wouldn't it?
I found Final Fantasy X.
Oh, you've got
as
it.
William Wallace, Guardian of Yuna.
Okay. Yep, I found that one too. Okay, let's tab that one up for later.
Yep.
Final Fantasy X Naruto style. Oh, this just said. How do we find it? Crossovers. Games.
Oh, by the way, George and I are massive Final Fantasy fans, and I'm currently replaying Final Fantasy X after like 12 years, I think.
We are. Final Fantasy X too.
10 is my favourite, so this is great.
Oh, you see, it's hard for me. 9 or 10. And then, God, like third place could be so many of the games. I'm really huge fan of all of the SNES ones. 12 was pretty good when I replayed it as an adult. I didn't care for it much as a kid, but that was because it changed.
I enjoyed it both times.
Yeah. I remember as well, my mum pre-ordered it for me for my birthday, and then it got delayed by like 18 months.
Aww.
It's like it turned up one day, like out of the blue, and I was like, oh yeah. Where was I? Naruto. The real story of. Oh, there's a few. She's done 4 FF10-2 crossovers.
Shit, you're gonna have to link me at this rate, because I'm just fucking lost.
I'm
also eating my vegan Ben & Jerry's cookie dough.
Oh, are you a disgusting vegan?
No, I just can't stomach lactose.
Oh, that was the wrong one. There you go. The real story of the Uchiha clan.
Oh, I do like vegan food though.
This was
Do you want to go first while I'm eating?
Sure. This was published June 21st, 2010. So she would have been 16, which makes sense.
Wait, is this a Final Fantasy? It says 10-2, but...
It says 10-2. Well, it's Sasuke and Yuna for the characters in the tags, so...
Okay, it's just I saw some other names from 13 and stuff, so I was a bit confused.
I've already spotted one from 9.
Well, reveal to us what is the real story of the Uchiha clan.
Chapter 1, Itachi and Sarah's story. Okay, so already Sarah is FF13, yeah?
Yep.
No, throughout the whole story, Sasuke is telling the story of how Itachi killed the Uchiha clan and why he did it. Story. Do you ever wonder why Itachi had killed the Uchiha clan? I'm not going to keep that voice up.
I'm really disappointed now, I was loving it.
Oh, well, this is the real story of the Uchiha clan massacre. And this is Itachi and Sasuke's story. R&R, please.
What? Oh, rate and review.
Yeah. Hello,
Like
my name is Sasuke Uchiha. No. I am 25 years old. About 18 years ago, my older brother Itachi Uchiha had killed the Uchiha clan, including his beloved wife, Sarah, and their 16-year-old daughter, Garnet. Okay, another thing. Oh shit, I lost my train of thought already. What was I going to say? Ah, fuck it, I'll keep going. At first, I never understood why Itachi had killed the Uchiha clan until Itachi had given me a letter that he had written telling me of why he killed our family. I even thought of Sarah as a sister, while I thought of Garnet as a daughter. That's weird.
That is pretty fucking weird.
You're my nephew, but you're more like my daughter. Well, nephew? Niece even, whatever.
I was about to say.
That's even weirder if she was, you're my nephew, but I'm going to dress you up as a girl anyway.
Sounds like some of those really creepy mums that want to get likes online by making their son dress like girls and stuff against their wishes.
Sounds like Swedish preschool teachers, am I right?
Yeah.
I was only 23 when my family was killed. Okay, I have watched an amount of Naruto. I don't know how much you have.
I've watched all of it.
How much? Sasuke wasn't that much younger than Uchiha, right?
No.
So in this, Garnet was 16 when she was killed, and Sasuke was 23. So there's a 7-year gap, which implies that Itachi was much, much older.
And there's already an inconsistency because he states right at the start, 18 years ago, his brother had killed his family.
Oh, so he's 41 as of writing this story.
Apparently.
I am 25 years old. 18 years ago, my brother killed my family. I was only 23 when my family was killed. Yeah.
Hold on a minute. Is Sasuke doing some time traveling?
Seems so, yeah. Yeah, I was only 23 when my family was killed, and now 2 years later, I'm happily married to Sarah's younger sister, Yuna. What? Sure, whatever, okay. But you'll know more about her later on in the story. Anyway, my name is Sasuke Uchiha, and this is the real story of the Uchiha clan.
I now want like the Doctor Who theme or something.
Was there 2 different massacres? I was 7 years old, because it's back to being 18 years ago.
I don't know, because he said at the start, with the about 18 years ago, my brother Itachi Uchiha killed the Uchiha clan, including his beloved wife and his daughter. So she's fucked up with the consistency of the time, it seems.
Yeah. Itachi had come into the kitchen for breakfast in a rather cheerful mood. What's a lovesick voice? Hello everyone, said Itachi in a lovesick way. Well, you seem to be cheerful this morning, said my mother, Mikoto. No, I'm more than cheerful, mother. I'm happy, said Itachi. Happy? What about? What is there to be happy about, big brother? I asked. I met someone, said Itachi. You did? Who? Asked my mother. I met a beautiful girl. Okay, I can't keep that voice up. Her name was Sarah Farron, said Itachi. Ooh, tell us more about this Sarah girl, big brother, I cried, jumping up and down, eager to know about this Sarah girl.
Where?
What? What was that for?
He was crying, jumping up and down.
Oh, sorry. I just got you doing like wah, like Waluigi in my ear.
Yeah, it's Sasuke crying, jumping up and down.
Well, it all began earlier this morning, said Itachi, as he told her how he met Sarah earlier this morning. God, he puts in work, already picking up chicks before breakfast.
Flashback!
Itachi was on his way back home until he heard a beautiful singing voice. He then followed the voice to where it was coming from. He then stopped at a bridge, and that's when he saw her. She was so beautiful.
Stop right there!
Stop right
That's
there,
a
criminal
fucking
scum!
Troll under the bridge. Don't fall for it, Itachi. Carry on.
You have a beautiful voice, said Itachi as he walked up to Sarah. Oh, thank you. It's my... No, I cannot.
I love that.
Oh, thank you. It's my sister's theme. Our mother used to sing that to her a long time ago when she was a baby, but our parents died 6 years ago from a strange illness. That's how I introduce myself to strangers too.
Yes, same.
Hi, I'm an orphan.
Hi, I have attachment issues.
Oh, I'm sorry, said Itachi. It's okay. By the way, what's your name? Asked Sarah as she looked at Itachi. Itachi Uchiha, said Itachi. There are, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 6 words in a row there, and 4 of them are Itachi. Nice to meet you, Itachi. I'm Sarah Farron, said Sarah as she and Itachi shook hands.
I'm already cringing at just like the writing so
I
hard.
know. She was 16. The writer, not any of these characters. These characters are either 7 or 41, we figured out. But...
I feel bad for her because as also neurodivergent person, I can tell they are neurodivergent, even if I didn't know from the bio.
Yeah. Itachi, wait, said Sarah as Itachi turned around to look at Sarah. When will I see you again? Asked Sarah. Hey, I know. How about we go on a date? Asked Itachi as Sarah blushed. A date? Asked Sarah. Yeah, you can come over to my house, then you can meet my family, cried Itachi. You can see my family, cried Itachi.
Wait, happily. Where?
So he's 7, okay, he's stumbled across a girl on his way back home from doing something before breakfast as a 7-year-old. Met a girl, immediately wants to introduce her to his mother. This guy's got that hardcore grind set going, hasn't he?
He does.
And then my family can meet your family. But how about another time? Asked Sarah. Huh? Asked Itachi. I mean, how about my family can meet your family another time? But her family are dead, that's why he's killing them all.
Just spoiled it.
Oh, my bad. I've not read forward, but that's what I'm guessing. But I guess I'll go on a date with you, okay, Itachi? Asked Sarah as Itachi nodded his head. Okay, well, see you tonight, Sarah, cried Itachi as he kissed Sarah on her right cheek. Did you ever go to a school disco around that kind of age?
Yeah, but I was like the weirdo who didn't dance with anyone or anything.
I mean, yeah, but can you kissing a girl on the cheek was the highest level of intimacy you could possibly get at that age.
It was also fucking gross.
Yeah, see you tonight, Itachi, said Sarah as Itachi ran back home. End of flashback.
Is he just gonna kill people now?
After Itachi was done with his story, I sang Itachi and Sarah sitting in a tree. Fucking. Then comes first comes love, then comes marriage, then comes Sarah with the baby carriage. For us, it's the lyrics. It's then comes the baby in a baby carriage for us, right? Yeah. Cut it out, Sasuke! Cried Itachi as he poked me in the forehead. Ow! I cried. Anyway, I'm gonna get ready for my date, said Itachi as he went upstairs to his room. He still has Velcro shoes. How was he getting ready?
I was going to say, what does a 7-year-old need to do to get ready for a date? Put on, his best knee pads in case he falls over or something.
Don't forget to wear your helmet. Your head still hasn't... The bones of your skull still haven't fused.
I'm just imagining him in, full-on rugby gear or something, or American football gear.
Later that night, Sarah rang the doorbell as she arrived at our house. My mother then opened the door. Oh, you must be Sarah, Itachi's girlfriend, said my mother. Oh, you must be Mrs. Uchiha, said Sarah. Come in, make yourself at home, said my mother as I came downstairs to greet Sarah. So, you're Itachi's girlfriend, huh? I asked. Yeah. Who are you? Asked Sarah as she blushed when I said the word girlfriend. That's Sasuke, my little brother, said Itachi as he came to meet Sarah. Wait, you're having your date here? I asked. Yep, cried Itachi as both of them walked arm in arm to his bedroom upstairs. I'm worried.
Also, how did she know where he lived? So I
Yeah,
was like, hang on, it's when you started.
I'm worried about what this is going to involve now. I don't want to read it if it. Of course, I snuck into
Oh
Itachi's room and
no!
hid in his closet while they were having their romantic date. I really like your house, Itachi, and I really like your mum and little brother, said Sarah. Yeah, well, you haven't met my father yet, said Itachi. Do your parents work? Asked Sarah. Well, my father works in the police force and my mother is a stay-at-home mum, said Itachi. Well, I only wish I could meet him, said Sarah. You will, next time, said Itachi. Sarah, come here, said Itachi. Why? Asked Sarah. Just come, said Itachi as Sarah got a little bit closer to Itachi and the two of them kissed. I quietly walked out of the room as the two of... Oh, there's 7.
I read around.
Oh.
Oh no.
They decided to have a baby.
Oh, continue. Continue. Oh my god, just the last little bit.
The next morning, after Itachi and Sarah got dressed, Itachi decided to take her home the next day. Of course, Itachi proposed to her as she said yes. After they married, they gave birth to a beautiful girl named Garnet. I ended up becoming her uncle even though I was only 7. Okay, he was 7.
How old were they?
We don't necessarily know how old they were.
So it's still pretty creepy, because that's
It-
probably not a big age gap.
Well, if it's in the anime, it's like 3 years, right?
It was like 2 years, 3 years.
Oh. Let's hope the William Wallace story is better.
There's 6 chapters of this shit.
Wait, there's more? Did you say there's more?
No, of the William Wallace one.
Oh. I found it, yeah. Are you ready to read? Or?
Yes, but I can't be bothered to read all the shit that they wrote down.
Well, it's 10,000 words. We're not reading this all, don't worry.
So this is William Wallace, Guardian of Yuna. After the Battle of Stirling and before the Battle of Falkirk, the Scottish rebel William Wallace ends up getting mysteriously transported to the land of Spira in the Final Fantasy X world, where he joins Summoner Yuna and her guardians on a pilgrimage to defeat Simp. But during the journey, what will happen when William starts to realise that he's falling in love with Yuna? Oh boy. There's a bunch of shit that I'm not going to read at the start because it's not even funny stuff.
So this
And-
is
yeah.
William Wallace replacing Tidus, right?
Maybe, we'll find out. July 1298. In the ruins of an ancient and destroyed city, a group of 8 people, 5 boys and 3 girls, were sitting around a campfire. This is literally just the start of Final Fantasy X. Their weapons all together in a pile just a few feet away from them. The first man was wearing a deep red Haori?
I guess. Can I interrupt you quickly?
Yes.
This
Drink.
is my story.
This is my story.
Oh, that intro is so good.
Oh, they've just fucking ruined it for me now.
No.
With red lining kept closed with a thick black and blue strap, and 2 brown belts wrapped around it. His left arm was tucked into the front of his Haori, making it seem like his arm was in a sling while his right arm was in a sleeve. He also had a jug at his side and a brown shoulder pad on his left shoulder. Intricately decorated with tan, green and blue patterns with a beaded ornament dangling from it, along with black pants and black shoes that have brown straps and a triangular metal plating. Then he wore a black shirt with a grey collar and intersecting brown straps that matched his belt, which was high enough to cover his mouth. His hair was black with grey streaks, held back into a gold, and he had some stubble on his chin. Held back into a gold? Held
Yep.
back into a gold what?
No, just into the platonic concept of gold.
You are gold, gold. Always believe in your soul.
You've got the power to kill sin.
You're indestructible. A big huge scar was covered over the right half of his face and over his right eye, which was always shut because of it. His left eye was amber. And he wore black sunglasses and had different style compared to the sunglasses that people would normally wear. Yeah, because Oren's a fashionable man.
Yeah, just imagine some glasses. Okay, he's not wearing those.
Yeah. The second man was very tall and muscled, with tan skin, brown eyes, long reddish orange hair styled into a coif.
Coif. Colf, yeah, they haven't put coif, yeah.
They put coif.
Colf.
And girded with the blue headscarf. He is also a racist.
Is he?
Wakka's a racist.
Oh yeah, I thought you meant the writer then for a second.
No, Wakka's a racist.
He is, yes.
He wore a yellow vest top, cut away at the stomach. I wouldn't even say it's a vest top. I'd say it's some sort of pinafore type thing.
Yeah. I wouldn't know how to describe it. It's like dungarees, but sporty.
Yeah. A yellow shoulder pad on his left shoulder. It's not actually yellow, it's tan if I remember correctly. Since I've been playing it recently.
What, you don't
Blue
mean...
and yellow baggy trousers. Baggy trousers.
You mean you don't have the nude Wacko mod installed?
No. I don't like to look at racist penises. Brown wristbands with a blue and yellow arm guard over his left arm and open sandals. I'm looking forward to the Lulu description.
Oh.
I haven't read ahead, but I'm just waiting.
She's next.
The first woman was a black mage who wore a low-cut dark grey and black dress that prominently displayed her cleavage, with 2 cross belts on the upper part of each sleeve. The décolletage... Sorry, my throat is tickling.
No
I
worries.
sneezed earlier.
So
Was trimmed in fur.
my younger sister is studying fashion. I'm going to ask her after this if that's a real word.
Please do, because I've never seen that word in my life. And the helm and the sleeves had ornate lace edges. The lower part of her gown was made of a collection of interlaced belts, which is kind of uncomfortable. That's just my quip there.
Yeah. Do you know why she was made like that? Or one of the reasons why she was designed like that, not the only one. I don't. It was basically a test for the animators.
Ah.
Like make her a moving dress with like 27 overlapping belts and make it look right every time.
Yeah. That is a test. She also wore a corset and lace trimmed stockings. She had red eyes, implying she doesn't have eyes anymore. She had.
She had, yeah.
Long braided black hair with corn crows.
Caw-caw!
I fucking love corn crows. Which were tied with a knot with 4 ornamented pins, which represented the 4 cardinal elements of black magic. The bead-tipped braids falling from it along with her outfit. She was engarbed with many accessories. A necklace of purple round beads and a small one of white beads, another one of red and blue beads, rings and many earrings. She also had purple makeup and nail polish. Wherever she went, she'd carry a Moogle, aka a stuffed animal, with her. Moogles are real, goddammit.
Because, got to explain it for all of the William Wallace fans who are reading this who haven't played Final Fantasy.
Yeah. The third man, or should I say creature, was a muscular, anthropomorphic, feline humanoid, which almost represented a lion. His fur was blue with white patches of fur around his thighs, calves, shoulders, tail, tips, and scalp. And a scalp, sorry.
His tits.
Yes. His eyes were yellow and he had long white hair, which was tied back or styled in a similar way to hair with a broken horn. And red rubber bands on it. I'm not even sure of his rubber bands, my dude.
he's got his hair ties on his horn.
Oh my god, I love this. He had balls under his feet.
Oh, sounds very uncomfortable.
Yeah. And possessed dew claws as foot pads. That makes sense. Although he was very frightening, he was also very quiet, as well as a gentle and kind-hearted. Kind of boring already, because it's just descriptions.
I was going to say, you could skip the next two and like the next two paragraphs because it's just a description of Riku and Tidus. Oh,
Also,
and
wait, Tidus is not there.
Yep, he is.
Is he? Because the last paragraph.
Yeah, like the green-eyed girl, the fourth man also had blue eyes and blonde hair, but it was dishevelled.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll go on to
the third.
William Wallace.
Skip the third woman had, because that's just Yuna.
Finally, at last, but most certainly not least, the fifth man had long brown hair, wore a kilt and arm braces, while his long two-handed sword was with the rest of the group's weapons. Like the blonde-haired man, he also had blue eyes, except the sides of his hair were in braids. So he stood up, took one last glance at the brunette girl, and looked over at the city, amazed by his beauty, with small circles of floating light around it. I don't know if I could do a Scottish accent right now.
I believe in you.
I have to do a Shrek one first. What are you doing in my swamp? If I was to describe the last 7 years of my life, that was Irish.
Yeah, almost instantly.
I would say it was an emotional journey of self-discovery. Now he's northern. Lies, secrets, sacrifice. But also very dramatic and exciting that left a huge impact on me. I'll also tell ye about the events that led up to my tragic death, which was caused by the English.
I'm not sorry.
My name is William Wallace, also known as Braveheart. I was Scotland's greatest hero who taught everyone to believe in one thing. Freedom! You see, that's what I always believed in and dreamed of. And this story that I'm about to tell you is how I became the guardian of Yuna. Every man dies, not every man really lives. William Wallace, Braveheart. Braveheart themed plays.
Go on, have it.
I don't actually know what it is.
Not do I.
I watched Braveheart when I was like a kid.
Yeah, same. That's Jurassic Park, but close enough.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to read more. We didn't really get much from this.
Yeah. It took her over a year to upload the next chapter.
Yeah.
You can read the next
Oh, there's even a copyright disclaimer for this. Well, no worries about that. You've definitely transformed it. This definitely falls under fair use. 3 months ago, April 1298.
Soothe my throat with ice cream.
Oh, my throat's not doing well either. I need to sit up as well. Williams. Oh, sorry. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, as a disclaimer, I've been really sick the past 2 weeks, so I'm still recovering. George is just sucking too much dick as usual.
I do suck a lot of dick, it's true.
Mm.
This entire chapter is just William Wallace getting killed by an English guy.
Skip ahead.
Okay, I'm not going to skip the whole thing, but...
I was gonna say it actually starts in the next chapter.
You've beaten my army at Stirling. Just wait until Longshanks hears about this. Lord Talmadge cried. Oh, believe me, you won't live to tell the tale. That was an accent. I don't know
It
where.
was Johnny Vegas.
Oh, believe me, you won't live to tell the tale, you cheeky monkey. What are you saying? With eyes in his rage, William screamed, I'm gonna annihilate you. He took out his sword, jumped into the air while grabbing onto it, and pierced his sword right into Lord Talmadge's chest where his heart was, and blood splattered on the ground as William chopped off his head with an axe. That's a lot of weapons.
I thought the sword was two-handed.
Well, he obviously left it in the guy then and got an axe, and then... I hope you burn in hell, you rotten scumbag. William spat as he continued helping his friends attack the English soldiers. And then a few minutes later, while the fight was still going on, the ground began to shake. What the? William questioned before he realised what was going on. Oh, we've got Hamish. He's just appeared. William, what's happening? Hamish, William's best friend, screamed. Look! Hamish's father Campbell yelled as everyone looked in his direction, and they couldn't believe what he saw. From out of nowhere, a gargantuan whale-like beast appeared out of the ground on a nearby lake outside of the village, and screams were heard everywhere from the villagers. Then, without a moment to lose...
Out of water, not the fucking ground.
William got on his horse and rode to where this monster was, and decided to kill it. He's got some balls.
He does.
William, wait, where are you going? Hamish panicked. I'm gonna kill the beast, William determined. William, are you blind? You're going to get killed, Hamish cried.
Thanks, Mickey.
Sora, you gotta use the keyblade. Ho-ho. Sora, you're looking submissive and breedable. Don't worry, I'll be back in a flash. Take care of things while I'm gone. Be careful, William. May God protect you. Stephen, another one of William's best friends, prayed silently. I love how they're all best friends.
Yeah.
I'm glad they've got that going for them.
Me too.
By the time William reached the lake, he was face to face with the monster that was trying to kill his friends. Is everyone his friend? Was this whale described as trying to kill anyone?
No, it just appeared.
Okay. He tried shooting arrows at it, but no matter how hard William tried, it was too strong to be taken down by just one man alone. Then, when the monster looked at William and saw arrows flying in the air at it, it started heading towards William, who started to head right back to his army, while galloping on his horse as fast as he could from the monster. But it was no use. The monster extended out its long hand to grab William and threw him deep in the ocean. Pretty sure Sin didn't have arms.
They didn't say there's an ocean. They said he came out of the ground
Yeah,
near a lake.
Yeah, that too. I'm just imagining Sin to look like Trogdor now.
Probably is.
Like huge giant muscled arms on like a snake body. The last thing that William remembered before losing consciousness was Hamish screaming his name. William!
He wakes up in chapter 3.
Okay, flashback to like him remembering talking to Robert the Bruce, I think. Blah, blah, whatever. Come on, please wake up, the man's voice from William's dream called him again, who woke up and saw the man hovering over him. Am I in heaven? What accent was that, Christ's sake?
That was like half checked, half something else.
No, you're in Spira, the man replied as William. Is this meant to be Waka? Nope, you're in Spira. Oh god.
I don't think it is Waka.
Did you like my Waka impression? Spira, where's that? William was baffled. Why, you're in it.
Oh, it is Waka. Yeah.
Why, you're in... I can't do Waka. You're in it, of course, brother. Yeah. William stood up right away and looked carefully at his surroundings. He realised that he was nowhere near in England, Scotland, or with his friends. Brother, is something wrong? The man asked William. Have you seen my friends? William wondered. No, I had no idea what you're talking. I can't do Waka. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have no idea what you're talking about. But they were
kind of Jamaican.
Eggs and beer can. That's how you get a Jamaican accent.
Yeah.
No, I still can't do it. No, I haven't seen them, sorry, the man replied. William lowered his head in disappointment. Hey, what's wrong? Well, it's pretty fucking obvious what's wrong. He can't find his friends.
And he just fucking woke up in the middle of the beach.
Would you describe yourself as Scotland's greatest hero if a random guy asked you who you were?
No.
Well, this guy would.
Well, Titus was like, I'm from Zenican.
I'm a blitzball. Yeah. Oh, that kid in... Was it Killiker? When I grow up, I want to be a
I took a
blitzball.
picture of it and put it in the group chat.
Ah.
I'll send it again so you can look at it.
I fucking love that kid.
He tried really hard and grew up to be a blitzball.
I'm sorry, I'm not reading the rest of this. They get up to leaving Besaid.
This is fucking boring. Let's find a funny one.
I know. This is just literally the same story, just with William Wallace shoved into it.
I almost eaten the whole tub of ice cream. It was that boring.
Oh no. I'm sorry, Aerisuke.
It doesn't have my approval, but I do want to find the Final Fantasy X-2 one that we joked about ages ago.
No, that one I read first, was it? That was the one I originally found. Never actually.
That's a Tachi one.
Yeah. That's fine.
Okay, I'm looking for an interesting one.
Yeah. Orochimaru X The Phantom of the Opera, 22,000 words. Oh my god, Legend of Naruto Twilight Princess, 35,000 words.
Searching for you in the town of Silent Hill.
Is a Silent Hill one?
Silent Hill and Naruto, yeah.
Oh my god, can you link that?
Yes, I can. It's very short as well. Well, it looks...
Did you play the Silent Hill games as a kid?
No, I watched it as an adult because I struggle with, like, scary games like that.
Yeah.
So I get really into it and then I get really spooked.
Oh,
I'll read this one.
There is 3 chapters to it.
Yeah. Searching for you in the town of Silent Hill. Never thought I'd see a Naruto and Silent Hill episode. I think this girl is a Sasuke fangirl, just saying.
A little bit. This one has reviews as well.
Oh, we're gonna have to read them as well.
No, we'll go back to it later. Yeah. During Sasuke's 13th birthday, Naruto decides to take them both to the town of Silent Hill for the weekend.
2005.
But after they get in a car accident, Sasuke goes missing.
Oh, for fuck's sake, it's going to be like another insert.
Why are 13-year-olds driving? Sorry, I'll let you go.
Searching for you in the town of Silent Hill prologue. Note, because Sasuke's birthday is on July 23rd, Naruto's 12 in this one, while Sasuke is 13, because the story actually begins on his 13th birthday. Also, you may notice how I added a bit of silent 1, 2, 4, and maybe 3 characters story. Okay, so it's not like a direct insert.
Perfect.
But it does sound like it from the description. Story. During Sasuke's 13th birthday, Naruto decides to take the both of them to the town of Silent Hill for the weekend 2005. Oh wait, she literally wrote the same thing again.
Oh no, no,
Like, just for that bit.
just
I'm
keep
just
going,
working out Naruto's accent because I'm tempted by Little Kuribo's one, but that'll murder my voice.
No, keep reading. Don't skip anything. It's just one
Hello.
sentence. No,
My
you've
name is...
you've skipped bits. Go back.
No, I haven't.
You
I'm
have.
on the prologue.
Yeah, no. But that first paragraph, that it isn't just a copy paste. There's more.
Oh, right. I've just seen it. During Sasuke's 13th birthday, Naruto decides to take the both of them to town of Silent Hill for the weekend in 2005. But however, after they get in a car accident, Sasuke goes missing. So with the help of a homosexual boy named Daisuke, who has a crush on Naruto. Is it... Hang on, I've got to find the YouTube.
I don't know if Daisuke is from Naruto origin. Is he the... I
don't know, but I've immediately thought of a video.
I also can't copy and paste the exact text of the thing, apparently.
There's a song that was on Dance Dance Revolution called Daisuke, and it has very bad English. I've just sent it to you.
No, I'll play it afterwards. I don't want to get copyright claimed.
Yeah. He has a crush on Naruto. Naruto begins the search for his beloved best friend Sasuke. Will Naruto and Daisuke find Sasuke before it's too late? R&R, please. Rest and relaxation, please. Hello, my name is Naruto Uzumaki. About 5 months ago, my best friend Sasuke Uchiha and myself were going on vacation to Silent Hill for his birthday, since it was a Sunday. Okay, like, they're like 12 and 13. Why are they driving? Why is there not an adult? Why is there only 2 of them going?
Why is it Sunday?
Why is it Sunday?
I mean,
however,
it is currently Sunday, to be fair.
In 4 minutes, it won't be for me. But however, as we almost crashed into a man named Walter Sullivan from Silent Hill 4, that was in the middle of the road, Sasuke and I got into a terrible car accident. But when I woke up in the hospital after the car accident, I remember finding Sasuke gone. Was he kidnapped by Walter, or was he kidnapped by Itachi and the rest of the Akatsuki? Or worse, was he kidnapped by Orochimaru? These questions have flooded my mind, but then I ended up meeting this guy who said that he was gay. I love that he met him and he's like, I'm gay.
I mean, have you met gay people?
Cool, you know? Yeah, it's true. I mean, we're friends with lots of them.
We are.
As I told him of how I was looking for Sasuke, but little DD, I know that's if after, as in me and Daisuke found Sasuke, our quest to find him would only be the beginning of an adventure. So not only will I tell this story to Sasuke, but I'll also tell my story to you, the audience that's reading this. So Sasuke, you want to know how I found you? Well, it all began when I had to go on a quest to find you, my best friend, my closest friend, Sakura's boyfriend, but most of all, my teammate, who I thought of as an older brother. Anyways, my name is Naruto Uzumaki, and this is my story. The story of how I found my best friend, Sasuke Uchiha. I see she's a fan of that line.
She's also a fan of ellipses, but...
Yeah. I can tell.
Oh, what is that line that Oren says during the Unalesca fight? So he has a line about stories as well, doesn't he?
Yeah. Also, the Daisuke person is an OC, and they've replaced Daisuke with a girl instead.
What? Sorry.
Hi guys, it's Aerisuke here. Look, I know it's been almost 4 months since I haven't written the first chapter. Oh, and to Warrior Junkie 1100, I am not copying the entire Silent Hill story. This is an original story written by me, but with some Silent Hill 1 to 4 storylines, and about Sasuke's disappearance. So for now, I give you chapter 1 of Searching for You in the Tower of Silent Hill. Also, I'm thinking of having Daisuke Hitomi, my OC, replaced by a girl named Hitomi Taika. She has long black hair, light onyx eyes, and a blue kipao dress, and green shorts. So basically, she's the RPC version of Sakura. But she has Sasuke's hair and eye color, fuck's sake. I need your opinion to see if Naruto should have a male sidekick or a female sidekick. You tell me. For now, please enjoy the story.
Can we have the RM PC version of her instead?
Yeah.
The Royal Mounted Canadian Police.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's infinitely better than a female Sasuke clone. Oh my god, if my year 5 or year 6 teacher saw this line, I would have been yelled at. Me and Sasuke. It's Sasuke and I, you fucking degenerate.
Do you know how you can? Do you know the easy way of figuring out whether you need to use I or not?
No.
You remove the other person from it. So me were on our way. It's not me were. It was I was, right? So
Yeah.
there you go.
Today I learned. I just knew for some reason.
There you go.
Me and Sasuke were on our way to Silent Hill for the weekend because it was his birthday. So we decided to go down to the, oh dear, town called Silent Hill to spend some, air quotation marks, friendly time alone together.
Maybe.
Is she forcing child sex again?
Maybe they will also decide to have a baby.
Get married immediately. Sasuke was 13 and I was still 12, but would eventually turn 13 October 2005. Sasuke and I were in a taxi just having a friendly talk. Okay, they're not driving. This is good.
Phew. Man, how can they afford a taxi between towns as well?
Who fucking knows? I would think that Silent Hill was really far away from the Hidden Leaf Village.
Exactly.
Like another continent entirely.
Indeed.
Man, Naruto, it was sure nice of Sakura to let me spend my birthday weekend with you. Although I do feel kind of bad we didn't take Sakura and Kakashi with us, said Sasuke. For once. Oh, he says stuff again. For once, I can get distracted from my revenge on Itachi. Curse you, Itachi, for killing our clan, said Sasuke to himself as he looked out the window and thought of Itachi.
Do you remember seething
Sasuke.
silently to yourself when you were 13?
Looking out the window pretending you're in a music video. Sasuke? I asked as he looked at me. Is everything okay, buddy? I questioned. Yeah, I'm fine, said Sasuke. Are you sure? I asked. Naruto, I'm fine, okay? Asked Sasuke. Okay, calm down, man. I was just asking a question, I muttered. Hey, taxi driver, when are we gonna stop at Silent Hill? I asked the taxi driver while getting up and looking at him. Naruto, sit down, scolded Sasuke. Fine, I muttered as I sat down. We should be there soon. Like the taxi driver.
This taxi driver's from Somerset, I say.
Yeah.
We'll be there soon. Proper job.
Proper job. We'd better be there soon. I can't wait to get a hotel room. I'm so exhausted. I just want... Oh, hang on a second. We'd better be there soon. I can't wait to get a hotel room. I'm so exhausted. I just want to get my mind off Itachi and to focus on spending my birthday with Naruto, said Sasuke to himself as he continued looking out of the window. Suddenly, it began to get all foggy. Huh? Sasuke, what's going on? I asked Sasuke. Don't ask me, Naruto. I don't know, said Sasuke. And then we saw a shadow in the distance. It seemed like a person. Huh? Who's that? I asked myself as I saw a man with long blonde hair, green eyes, a coat, and pants, and 2 guns. Note, the man on the road is Walter Sullivan for Silent Hill 4. It seemed like he was mouthing some words. Sasuke, what's he saying? I asked as Sasuke turned on his Sharingan. Abruptly, Sasuke's eyes widened in shock as the anime sweat dropped. Looked at me and said, he's saying, give me the boy. Who's the boy? Is it me? I asked. No, Naruto, it's me. It's gotta be me. Replied Sasuke. You? How can that be? I asked. I don't know, perhaps it's my Sharingan, said Sasuke. Then the man on the road fired his guns as the bullets went through the glass window as we drove right past him, to which we were lucky that we weren't dead, until he shot the back window and the car fell through the railing and off the freeway as Sasuke, me and the cab driver's heads kept bumping the roof. The taxi, as we finally landed on the ground. My head started to bleed, so did Sasuke's. I was worried that Sasuke and I weren't going to survive. If only I could have told you that I promised that would be the best birthday ever for you, Sasuke. Yeah, you'd have started off by almost dying. Well, it was your birthday, of course. I hope you could forgive me. When I awoke, I found myself in a hospital on a bed with bandages on my head and hands and legs. No, Naruto's wearing the clothes that he wore when he was at the hospital after his battle with Sasuke at the final valley.
I think I know which one that was, but I'm not certain.
Yeah. My eyes kept opening and closing until they finally opened. I saw an IV on my left hand and a heart monitor. Oh, Kami, where am I? I asked myself. Kami means God in Japanese, in case some of you didn't know what that meant.
That is so fucking cringeworthy.
Yes, it is. And this is like almost ripping the story of Silent Hill.
Yeah.
Right now.
So Kami are like spirits, right? Not,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they're gods, actually.
Oh, they are. Fair.
So, I'm a bit disappointed because this person has so much promise with the crossovers and the titles, but just doesn't live up to it in the story.
No, I'm going to say one more. Okay, let's check the reviews first of all.
Yeah.
Queen of Fanfic World Love Gunner says, "Yay, I was mentioned in a story that wasn't my friend's Naruto parody. Some things are feeling really blunt. For Naruto, it's kind of in character, but unless Daisuke... Daisuke? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Daisuke.
Blah. Okay. I'm not reading all of this because it's a big review. Evil Evil says, Naoto-chan says, when is the story?
I agree with this.
So I will say, we're reading things written from like 2011, so I'm going to link you her most recent story and we can see if that's any different.
I see.
This one is The Ninja and the Hunchback.
Oh my god, is this Hunchback of Notre Dame?
Sure fucking is.
I love this.
This is the story of the ninja Naruto Uzumaki and Quasimodo, the Hunchback of Notre Dame, two outcasts who both struggle to fit in and dream of being accepted for who they really are. But what happens when Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, Kakashi, Phoebus, and Quasimodo... Who's Phoebus? Is that a character from Hunchback?
Probably, but I don't remember.
Yeah. Meet the beautiful gypsy Esmeralda, who Frollo claims is evil. Who is the monster and who is the man?
I'm the man.
You are the man. So this was written March 15th, 2020, so... Note, hey guys, it's Aerisuke here again, and I know it's been a while. Please don't kill me. Jeez, there's so many nested brackets in this. And I'm sorry for being gone, brackets. For what, like 3 years? Close brackets. But a lot of things happen in my life, and it's a really long story. But hey, I'm back anyway. I've been thinking about... Okay, I'm not reading the rest of this. Copyright disclaimer. There's a summary. Just read it. Notes, italics equals thoughts, flashbacks, and singing. 20 years ago, 4 gypsies entered the city of Paris, France, illegally.
Ooh.
One of the gypsies was a woman who held a baby in her arms. But then, a man named Judge Claude Frollo arrested her husband and another one of the gypsies, but the woman managed to escape. Thinking that she stole a bundle of goods, Frollo chased her, who arrived at Notre Dame crying out "Sanctuary," hoping that someone would hear her and help her escape Frollo's wrath. Unfortunately, by the time Frollo reached the woman, he grabbed the bundle out of her arms and kicked her to the ground on the steps of Notre Dame, killing her. After the woman passed away, Frollo looked at the bundle and realized it was a baby boy. He gasped in shock and horror at the baby's deformity, and attempted to drown the unholy demon in a well, only to be stopped by the Archdeacon of Notre Dame. The Archdeacon scolded Frollo for killing the woman and told him that in order to atone for his sins, Frollo would have no choice but to raise the child as his own. Frollo reluctantly agreed, locked the boy up in the bell tower so no one would see him, and gave him a cruel name. A name that means half-formed, Quasimodo. 7 years passed since that fateful night. Meanwhile, in Konohagakure, the Hidden Leaf Village... I can't remember how you say that.
Well, you got it mostly right.
Another baby boy was born. His parents, Minato Namikaze, the 4th Hokage, the leader of Konoha, and Kushina Umazaki, Minato's wife, were killed during the nine-tailed fox's attack on Konoha, leaving Minato and Kushina's son an orphan. Before Minato and Kushina died, Minato sealed the nine-tailed fox inside the boy. The villagers shunned him because he was held responsible for the nine-tailed fox who not only attacked Konoha, but killed their loved ones as well. That boy was known as the #1 hyperactive knucklehead ninja who dreamed of becoming Hokage, so that people would respect him and start treating him as if he was someone important. His name was... Naruto Uzumaki. Our story begins 20 years after Quasimodo's birth and 13 years after Naruto's birth. Unfortunately, both boys never met, but little did they know their paths would eventually cross someday. So they did meet at some point.
At some point.
Blah. As I'm writing this, I'm also listening to some songs from the Naruto series and movies and musical soundtrack versions of The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Yeah, it's still huge carry on writing. But yeah, that's it. There isn't more to this. I will say, I think her writing got better as an adult, at least.
Only a little bit.
It's less... well, at least, the dialogue is... well, there's less of it.
It's also not, fully ripped from one of the subjects, which I find as a writer really boring if I was, ripping the story from it.
As opposed to us, who only write, the most novel things.
Hell yeah.
I mean, shit. I'm logged in right now. We can have a look at our stories.
Hell yeah. Let's do the Urgot one, because it's our most famous.
Oh shit, how do I get to it? Is it in publish? Manage stories? Yeah, there we go. So we have our, claim to fame, Urgot's Misery, which you already mentioned. Then we also have Transfer Malika and Riven's Broken Blade.
We could do Transfer Malika, actually, because we will be doing a separate League of Legends episode.
We could, yeah. And this one has, Teemo in it? But I think that's it.
Also involves me.
Oh shit, this
actually has my real name in it, so...
We've already been calling each other... You called me George throughout the beginning of this video anyways, as well.
I mean, it has my surname in it.
Ah, fair enough.
So we'll have to change that.
Okay, is it on this page that I've just opened up? No, it's not. Okay, perfect. I haven't doxed you.
You have to link it so I can read along.
No, it's fine. We'll do that in a different episode then, because I'd have to edit your surname out of the story first. So.
True. Gosh, what are we gonna do now?
Oh, well, I think this is the end of the Aerisuke video. Jesus, over an hour long as well. Aerisuke, if you ever see this, we're not mocking you. We do mean this as criticism. We know you don't like harsh, constructive criticism. We're not trying to be. Please feel free to reach out to us. You have a PM in your inbox from me from 2 years ago. So.
Give you writing tips.
I'm not trying
I technically am a published author.
to.
When I was 13 or 14, but still.
It's not so much we want to give you writing tips. It'd be great to hear, like, why, why, why Naruto was such a big impact on you that you've written so many hundreds of thousands of words about him. So.
I also love how dedicated you are to the craft of fanfiction.
So yes, we're simping to someone who's never going to see this video, but oh well.
You could leave them a message.
Just PM them again with the message with the link. Okay, yeah, I could do that.
I've just noticed I fell in love with a vampire when Orochimaru first meets Riku.
Oh god. Okay, I really need to fart as well, so I need to end this recording.
Please don't shart.
Before I shart into the microphone. Well, I mean, we've got to end the episode like we started, right? So.
On a brown note.
Yeah.
The episode that you'll see before this one also started on a brown note.
Did it?
Yes, because Guardy had to emergency poop.
Oh, we did, yeah. At least that wasn't me.
What?
Right, I should go download that video from Twitch and upload it.
If you think a fart is coming, go to the toilet anyway. You never fucking know. That's my parting advice to you.
And on that note...
Goodbye, goobers.